YouTube family, and welcome back to my channel and the premiere of my Beauty Tuesday. And in today's video we are going to do a first impression, an unboxing and a tutorial on the look that I'm wearing today. All from Colourpop. Excited to film this first Beauty Tuesday video. It's going to be my new series here on my YouTube channel. So every Tuesday you will have a beauty video coming from me. So it's going to be more beauty and not only fitness and fashion here on my channel from now on. And today I have a package that I'm gonna unpackage from Colourpop. And I am going to do a first impression tutorial and swatches from the new collaboration with Colourpop and Kathleen Lights. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the actual part when I'm doing the unboxing tutorial and swatches. Okay, so let's do this unboxing and first impression. I am going to do my eye makeup while trying out the eyeshadow palette that I know it's in here. So this is the package from Colourpop. Let's open it. There's a lot of bubble plastic in here to keep everything safe. And then I ordered these two are some body shimmer things. I do not remember to be honest, but I have to see. Here is the palette and here is a lip gloss. So the palette is the one that I'm most excited about, but I just wanted to go through what I have here. So here is Moonchild. So this is the lip gloss that is my favorite. I already have one here, but since I wanted to order the palette from Colourpop, I also took a spare one of this because I do have a lot left in here, but I do not want to run out, so that is why. So for today's video I'm going to use the open one, but I do have one that is not open now. Then I ordered these two. So these two are supposed to be like shimmer oils. One is shimmering dry oil and one is glow oil. I have never tried this, and let me know if you want me to do a video where I try this out, but this is not going to be the star of today. I just wanted to show you since I'm doing this unboxing today. But the star of the show today is this palette. So this is a collaboration palette from, oh, it's upside down. It's called So Jaded and it's with Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. And I do love Kathleen Lights. I have a lot of her collaborations, both with Colourpop, with Morphe. I have a collaboration palette with her from Makeup Geek also, with highlighters that I love. So up until now I have been loving everything that Kathleen Lights has been coming out with in collaboration style. So I'm very excited to try this one out. So it comes in a little box like this, and in the back of this box I also have all the names of the shadows. I hope it's going to be, yeah, it's the same on the back side of the package. So here we have it. Let's see. Ta-da! So it comes with a little plastic thing on top here that keeps the shadows safe. So here we have it. From what I can say, I really like the outcome of this palette. I'm a little curious to see about this very glittery. There are two shadows there and there that are very like, feels like pressed glitter. But we have a lot of shadows in here. There are a lot of mattes and a lot of shimmers. And because I wanted to do a first impression, I haven't been watching any of the reviews that are out there on this palette. I ordered it as soon as it launched, the same day as it launched. But the reason why I haven't watched any reviews is because I wanted to do this not based on any other reviews. I wanted to do my first impression and opinion. So I think what I'm gonna do first, before I do any swatches or anything, I'm just gonna go and do my eye look and see what I think about it, and then I'm gonna end the video with some swatches. So if you do want to skip to just the swatches, I will leave the timestamps in the description box. But for me, I can do swatches all I want, but the most important thing is what I think about it when I'm using it on my eyelid. So today I am going for a basic look, like the warm neutral kind of look that I'm going for most of the time, but let me know if you do want to see me do some more fun looks with this, with some pops of colors. But I am going to dig into this and see what we have here. Something that I really like so far is also that they have all the names right where the shadows are. So just to set a base, I'm digging into my Precious. So this, my Precious color, just to like set down my concealer a little bit. It's a little bit of kick up when I'm dipping my brush in there, so I do get some kick up, but I feel like that I more or less always get from almost all the shadows. Then I'm going to start to build my crease, and I'm gonna use the Rose Quartz, so that shadow up in the corner there, taking away the excess and starting to just build my crease. This is the first time I'm trying out a palette without watching any reviews and without doing any swatches, so I have to say it's blending really well. So far I like it. Mattes, the crease colors and the mattes that I've been using so far goes on very well, and that was what I expected, because that is what all my other Colourpop shadows has been doing. They have never given me a hard time to blend or anything. So now I'm going into Your Again. So this one that is a little warmer tone, to build in my crease a little bit, because I wanted to have like a warm smoky eye. So I just put that right like in my crease and not building it so much up or down. And I'm going back into Rose Quartz and just making sure that it blends seamlessly together. So I'm putting that a little bit on top. I'm very curious to try Diamond. So I think I'm gonna use Diamond on my inner corners, and I wanna have, I think I'm gonna go into the Garnet. So the Garnet color is a little more like a red brownish color, and I think I'm gonna mix Garnet with Jasper. So mix these two and start to build my outer corners, and then I'm gonna go in with Diamonds on my inner corner. So I'm mixing these two equally and starting to build them up. Even though there is some kick up in the palette, there is not so much fallout, but I'm also making sure to tap off my brush before putting it on my eyes, so that can be the reason. But so far all the mattes are blending very good. So first I'm just applying the color, and then I'm gonna go in and blend. So I'm applying it to like half my lid, and not going all the way up to the crease, but a little bit up to the crease. So now I'm gonna take a little fluffier brush and go in and blend that one. So I'm going back into Rose Quartz, that brownish color that I used in the crease, and starting to blend out the edges. I'm gonna blend a little bit more on that in a second, but now I'm very curious to try the color Diamond, and it's the most sparkling color up here in the corner. So I'm using my MAC 242 brush, because that brush is usually the one that is best with shimmery eyeshadows. And let's see how it's applying on my lid. It's going on like a pure glitter. I do not know how I feel about it, but maybe if I build it up a little bit more. So it's going on like a glitter eyeshadow, but I feel like I need more of a base. So I feel like I'm going to apply a little bit of concealer and see if we can get it to work even better like that. So I'm applying some concealer on a smaller brush, and I'm gonna build on this eye so you can see the difference. So I'm gonna put concealer here, and let's see how the shadow goes on when we have concealer. So this one is very buttery. It crumbles up when I'm dipping my brush in there. And I do not know if it's doing so much with the concealer either, to be 100% honest. Blending it out a little bit. I mean, it's kind of sparkly. I feel like maybe I need to top it off with my finger. Yeah, then we get a little more sparkle, so it doesn't apply so good with a brush. That's good to know. So I'm gonna do the same thing on my other eye. So I'm gonna apply some concealer first to get it even, because now it's very uneven with concealer on one eye. Okay, so when I'm applying it with my finger, it goes on a little bit better, but I did have higher expectations on that one, I have to say. So you need to have some kind of sticky base to make it show up a little bit more, but when you have and when you apply a little bit with the finger, it's working perfectly. I'm very curious to try out this other kind of glittery. I think I am going to use them underneath my eye. So first I'm going into rose quartz again, to just starting to build up my under eye. And then going back into the jasper and garnet, mixing them and starting to build up my outer corners. Just to get the whole look to come together. Okay, so I'm gonna be bold and I'm gonna try the topaz. So that is the very glittery color here. I do not know if this one is going to perform at all when using a brush, but there is no other way to put it underneath my eye if I'm not using a brush. So we're gonna try and see what we get out of this. So dipping my brush in there and putting it. It's actually applying okay. So I'm going, I mean, when I dip my brush in there, it does kick up some glitter, but it doesn't look so bad. So now I'm mixing golden and silver shimmer. So I do get some crumbles in my eye. That was not so bad, to be honest. So I'm gonna put some lashes and mascara, and then we're gonna finish up the rest of the look, and then I'm gonna do the swatches for you. Okay, so now I have put some lashes on and some mascara. I'm just gonna finish off this look with this. This lip gloss is also a collaboration with Kathleen Lights, but it's from her old collaboration, but they still have it in stock. But I really love this lip gloss. And it's just something. It's very nude, but it's giving you some shine. And I'm using it almost every time I'm filming. I'm using this lip gloss. So it's Moonchild Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. Okay, so here is the look that we are having. I mean, I do really like this eyeshadow palette. We're gonna jump into swatches and see how they are swatching, but I really like how the eyeshadows performed on my eye. And I have to say that I'm very surprised about these two glittery colors. You can actually apply them with a brush, and that is a huge plus. And yeah, let's go and swatch this and see what we think about the swatches. was all the swatches on the whole palette. And from what I can say, I find all the mattes to be very pigmented. This green matte, I found it to be a little more dry than the other matte colors. From the shimmers, you could see from the swatches, this Alexandrite was a little bit, I had to go over it twice to build up some color. Other than that, I do really like all of them. This diamond, it looks in the pan like it's going to be like a champagne kind of color, but it is more, as you can see in the swatch, pure glitter. And as you can see on my eyelids, that was the one I was using to build up the inner corner, but when I had some kind of base, it did show up like a little bit more like a kind of color to it. But in second thoughts, if I knew, I think I would have used this as a topper, not as a pure eyeshadow. I think I would have gone in with like moonstone or something and then used this diamond as a topper to get like the more shining glitter to it, not like a pure shadow. But you learn, and that is why I wanted to do a first impression so I can see what I think about it. So my overall thoughts on this palette is that I really like it. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes that has been in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and I like all of them. I like that this one is bigger, you get a lot for the money, and they have a lot of different kind of shadows in here. So I definitely like it. I definitely give it thumbs up. It's super pigmented, most of the shadows perform very well, and I like that they actually put in some other kind of shadows like this topper that I spoke about, diamond, and the topaz and opal. I don't know how those are gonna hold up compared to the other shadows because those kind of shadows tend to dry out, so we're gonna see. I cannot tell you about that now, but overall, I mean, it's a nice eyeshadow palette, and Kathleen Light, you did a good job as usual. So definitely a palette that I will use a lot. But with that being said, this is going to be the end of this video. I will leave the links to the items that I ordered in the description box down below from Colourpop's website. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you can be part of my wonderful YouTube family here. And I hope I will see you in tomorrow's Wildcard Wednesday video. But for this time, I say thank you so much for watching, and bye!